What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for you guys, and you already know what it is. Man, let's talk about it. Let's get into this. This is going to be a breakdown. We're doing the WorldWide Cypher versus the WorldWide Cypher takeover. I'm gonna go verse for verse, and we're gonna figure out who we like the best between each of them. Like, each person that raps is going to be like a round, okay? And then we're gonna decide whoever gets the most rounds at the end of it. If it's not an equal amount of artists on both ciphers, then whatever the overage is just doesn't count. So whoever's last, I'm sorry, your verses won't count towards a point, but we'll still break it down and enjoy it on the channel. But I want to be clear about a couple things. My main goal in this is really this is going to be my first time hearing a majority of these artists, because I have steered clear from a lot of the YouTube rapper community only because of joining Twitter and seeing all the nonsense that usually involves with the beef and the back and forths. I'm not about that. I'm here for the love of music. I'm here to just like give feedback. I am super critical on my channel. I am not looking forward to like highlighting the light bars and the average shit. I tend to be a little bit more brutal when it comes to the scoring of things, and honestly I feel like a lot of the people just aren't there for the criticism. They only want to be involved with the people who are their fans, and that's it, which there's nothing wrong with. That's why I didn't have, you know, a lot of these people on my channel to begin with. But once I found out my man Koofies and my man Merkums was going to be on this shit, I was like, alright, I might as well peep it. And then you can't peep the takeover and not peep the original. So this is my first time. Like, I figured let's go, let's actually dive in. I'm going to be telling you if I have any bias going into a person, if I have any preconceived notions about a person going into it. I'm going to be as transparent as possible. All I'm saying is if the artists happen to watch this, if the fans happen to watch this, my goal is not to bash anybody that is on this cipher. I got nothing but love and respect for anybody that's out there with their craft, that's trying to build this community up and stuff like that. Inevitably, I'm going to ruffle some feathers. Inevitably, somebody is going to be pissed at me, and I'm cool with that too. I'm with the smoke, but like, that's not my intention. My intention is not to cause more drama. My intention is just for my audience that comes here to see my perspective, to be able to get a clear and concise idea of what my opinion on these ciphers are, and to hear some dope bars, because let's be honest, like, it's all about entertainment at the end of the day. So let's get into it. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is by joining the Patreon in the description below. We also have a contest where I'm going to randomly pick one Patreon member at the end of the month that will get to determine the first 10 reactions that we do for the month of September. And if that's dope, we'll continue to do that going forward. So if you want to take control of the channel for the first 10 reactions of the month, hit me up, join the Patreon, and you'll have a chance. It's going to be like raffle based to get into it. Alright, that's not bad. A little 3-minute intro. This is going to be a long video. Get some popcorn. This one's going to be long, so let's get into it. So first up, we're going to start with the WorldWide Cypher. Obviously, it came first, and then we'll go to the WorldWide Cypher takeover, and we'll go one for one back and forth like that. Super dope. They got their own apparel line.
What's up, SFJ Nation, and everybody who's looking at this and listening to the sound of my voice? This is the WorldWide Cypher, baby. Let's go. Somebody get up here.
Alright, so first person we got up. First of all, getting Tech 9 on the joint, that's a boss move. Oh, we got a fresh boy. Hold on. You know we gotta have some bang, man. Got my energy drinks for this. First person up is Kajura Hanshi. I have never heard of Kajura in my entire life, so I have no preconceived notion to this whatsoever. Just a clean slate. Never heard of this person whatsoever. I have no idea about him.
That boy cool, ice in your blood when you staring in my face. Quit being stuck, cause I'm always on the moving. You gon' need my Glock if you standing in the way, boy. I got hella drive, you can see the way I zoomed down. I done got so high that I landed up in space, and now I handle issues like I don't know my tools. When I pull up with the screw and put a hammer to your face. Damn, don't fuck with the kid, you get shot in your ribs. Yeah, my bullets like zits, they just pop when I pick. Boy, stop all this shit, you ain't no guy, you a bitch. I'm like your pops, choose a stick before I pop you with your shit. Ooh, come here, rock with me, bitch. Come here, ride with me, bitch. Ride with me, bitch.
Oh, wait
There's a simple
We got ads in this, John?
passive income.
Alright, so for the first one, so anytime that I'm going to blatantly not like somebody, I want to break it down. That was not good at all. I don't think there was a single bar in anything that he spit. I like his delivery. I think that with a little better pen game, I think he could have hit a little bit better. I'll bring it back. We'll look into it a little bit. I don't want to do this for all of them, because as I'm feeling people, I definitely want to break it down as we're watching it the first time so the video is not super long. But if I'm just blatantly going to say I don't like something or there's no bars, I do want to go and give a little bit more intensive a detail. I told y'all, grab some popcorn because I'm trying to avoid all the nonsense with this. So let's really break it down. First of all, anytime you got the mask on when you're rapping, you guys have seen me ridicule a lot of rappers that do this. I feel like it's because it's just they can't deliver it for some reason. They're not delivering it. They don't have the bars memorized or some shit like that. There's a time crunch. I've ridiculed big people like Mercules about this. I've done it with people like Luke Gone and shit like that. So like I'm never a fan of having your mouth covered during the rap verse. I always feel like that's kind of like a cop-out. I'm not taking points off or nothing like that. That's just a personal bias. I told y'all I'd be transparent. Come on, let's get this volume. Where's this volume at?
Ice in your blood when you staring at my face. Quit being stuck, cause I'm always on the moving.
So, like, nothing. That's nothing.
Me my Glock if you standing in the way, boy. I got hella drive, you can see the way I zoomed down.
Nothing.
I done got so high that I landed up in space.
That is a terrible line. So high that I landed up in space is like if you were 16 years old in high school, then maybe I'm so high that I'm in space would be something, but it's not. It's nothing.
Now I handle issues like I don't know my tools when I pull up with the screw and put a hammer to your face. Damn, don't fuck.
So you can say that that's a scheme. I guess it's a super light scheme. He didn't do anything with it. Screw running the thing, hammers are gonna like we get it, but it didn't land for me. So maybe you would give a point for that if you think just like the fact that there is a scheme, but it's super light, ineffective to me.
With the kid, you get shot in your ribs. Yeah, my bullets like zits. They just pop when I pick. Boy, stop.
My bullets are like zits. They get popped, but no, that's nothing.
All this shit, you ain't no guy, you a bitch. I'm like your pops, choose a stick before I pop you with your shit. Ooh, come here, rock with me, bitch. Come here, ride with me, bitch. Ride with me, bitch.
Right. So like the worst thing about him right now is that he has no pen game. I do like the way he sounds. I like his voice. I think he knows how to impact a bar when he's rapping. But I don't think, I definitely wouldn't have opened up with this. He's someone that if you had him on a Cypher just because he's cool or some shit like that, I would have hit him. I would have hit him in the middle somewhere. I would have, you know what I'm saying? I'd have put him in the cut. This doesn't make me want to hear the rest of it. Like if I didn't know that there was heavy hitters on this wouldn't make me want to hear whoever the next person is. So that's that. But let's see who he's up against on the Worldwide Cypher Takeover.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your man King Crooked.
Oh shit, they got Crook on this. Yo, Bert, it's a tie. You got Tech 9 and Crooked Eye. Like no points are going one way or the other with that. Let me get, hold on. I got my pad. We're gonna keep track of this too. That's super dope that they got Crook. I wonder who reached out. I wonder how they got that. That's a dope ass feature.
Check it out. You know what I'm about. I'm about the bars. I'm about the talent over politics. I'm about the culture. That's why I want y'all to check this new Cypher out. It's the Worldwide Cypher Takeover. About to take over the world with these bars. Let's watch.
That was dope.
Let's talk about them.
So they're starting off with Gone. Alright, so again, we're going to do full disclosures on everything. Gone no longer gets played in my household. At one point in time, I was a Gone fan. When I was introduced to Gone during one of the YouTube Cyphers, and he caught my interest, and then I started digging into him a little bit, and I liked his music. Then came the wild backstabbery and the shit with Screw, right? Screw murdered him in a way that I have not seen many people get murdered. But that's not why he got canceled. He got canceled, in my opinion, because during that third round, I think it was, he dropped the worst 6 minutes of rap that I've ever heard in my life. That's not why he got canceled. Everybody's entitled to miss one. Everyone's entitled to miss one. You feel me? He did it quick. He put it out like the next day. he was like flustered because he was getting bodied by Screw over and over again. He lost my respect, and I stopped listening to his music because he still tried to claim victory. Like, if you're gonna put out trash and you're gonna get bodied, just admit it. Just be like, look, this, cop all the pleas and all the excuses you want, but admit it and be like, yo, look, I got bodied, and then move on. Let's get back to the music. He's not a battle rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've never seen him win a battle. So it was always been like, in my mind, that was super cheesy, and from a character perspective, I didn't fuck with him no more. So that's interesting, but I do think from a skill level that it's probably going to be impossible for him not to be better than the guy that we just listened to. Just from a, like, even biased included and biased against him, his skill level at rapping is just a lot better than the guy that we just heard. But let's get into it and see what happens.
A bar, gun bars, get.
Hold on. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. I gotta hear it.
Let's talk about them subpar gun bars, gats and glocks. Only strap that you got is your Apple Watch. If you're the worldwide Cypher, then YouTube Volume 2 must have been rapped by some astronaut. Cause this ain't worldwide, intergalactic, got that bird.
That was hot. That was hot.
For then, YouTube Volume 2 must have been rapped by some astronaut. Cause this ain't worldwide, intergalactic, got that bird's eye view over Earth like the moon. What the fuck can I do? This ain't nothing new. I came out the womb a killer like Goku. Them flows were so smooth, steady fed them soul food. This that old school era from 90s to 02. Potent fumes if you step in my room, cause CO2 smokes floor to ceiling, filling the whole booth. Your old news talking about an L, but my Spotify is 7 times bigger than those two. So oh shoot, that was never beef, it was tofu. When stepping in my arena, you get eaten, no competing. When it comes to making good fucking music, I shine through. Bitch, let me remind you, Shady Records, Slaughterhouse, co-signed what I do. So I pay no mind to the hating kind of the lazy guys where they go and get paid for the way that I take a line and I break it down 89 times, making it rhyme so hot that my face is straight on fire. I used to pray to God till I became one, now I'm way on top. Motherfucker, we ain't gon' stop, nah. Ain't no one better than me, I'm a veteran, pen is a leader. Every centimeter of the beat is defeated, I beat it up, eat it like Bon Appetit. When we go to the feast, I'm a predator, y'all are just meeting. You're speaking of beef and you're freaking a vegan and vegan. I leave them with teeth in the spleen and then leaking the wheezing and choking, can't breathe. Shoot my shot, Tory Lanez, up until his story change.
Yo, this is the hottest I've ever heard going, ever. Like I said, he has a lot of bias going against him coming into this. I also realize now that the verse length is probably going to make this an unfair comparison. Like I said, I didn't watch it ahead of time, so I have no way of knowing about that. I will take that into consideration. He's murdering the shit out of this. This is the best I've ever heard him.
Shoot at feet, I leave a gory brain, dark and messy. Got him sleeping like narcolepsy, till the narcs catch me in the booth. More bars than a bench press machine. Yeah, my words carry weight, cartels. I ain't talking barbells. Claiming that they killed it, but the beat was playing possum shit. Me and all the squad now really made it posthumous. Yeah, it's the motherfucking takeover, bitch. I'm telling.
All right, yeah, it's not even close. Not even close. That was a body. Round one. Round one is definitely going to the Worldwide Cypher takeover. Yeah. Wow. That was not the Gone that has been coming out recently. I'll tell you that. Somebody lit a fire under his ass. Yeah, okay. Let's go back. Worldwide Cypher part 2. Let's go. 1 zip. So this is at Randolph, UK. Alright, though, I have no idea who Randolph is. He looks like Crip. Are we not going to acknowledge that? Are we not going to acknowledge that he looks like Crip? Okay. But I've been looking to dig into more UK artists. I do not have a UK artist fan base. I do not have a UK artist, like, I don't even know who I would start digging into. So that's dope. This is going to be my first time listening to him. And I am interested to hear what he has to say as a UK artist.
Trying to cut the bag so I don't need a pension. I make tracks for your girl, I see it in my mentions. She likes me more than she likes you. Money, 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 that's my new haiku. It's my 2010 shit I'm making.
That was absolutely garbage.
Statements inspiring the youth, so you can thank me later. All I do is point and shoot, I mean with the razor. Quick flick of the wrist. I don't need to cheat like I'm Jada. I never bleep on
the Razor line was garbage. Jada line was in there a little bit. Okay.
the radar. I'm moving heat like I'm Ghost. Whipping the UK, so pass some marmalade for my toast. I'm informal with the scopes, laid back with the flow. And I don't leave the house unless it's bang for the show. But for screw, I'll drop into the booth and put it on the tab. And if they fire shots, then it's tit for tat. And now I'm I'm doing numbers like I'm finna tap. They dialing up the phone and hand me on the track. Hey, it's
all right, so these verses, that was not good either. I could see, I did read the tweets saying that this was like a mid jaunt. This jaunt was light. So far, I could have gone my whole life without hearing either of those verses. I don't really think either of them brought anything to the table. I will say Randolph's flow was worse than, I think his name was Kezura on the first one. I think Kez had the better flow. Randolph really didn't bring anything to the table, in my opinion, that I would be interested in hearing again. We did break it down a little bit while we were going through it. The Jada line was okay. The concept was there, but nothing really stuck. Let's see who we got. Chase. So now, I have never listened to Chase before, but I do know the name, and I know that he actually has a lot of respect from a lot of the YouTube community, and for no reason have I not dug into him, other than I haven't gotten a request to do so. So this is literally my first time ever hearing Chase.
Motherfucking takeover, bitch. I'm telling artists it's stupid to try and crossing me. Offer the kingdom with God, but I got him on a T. T-Perk, y'all are too fake, need some more beat. Y'all ain't getting laid, you get laced up if I'm on the feet. Morbidly obese, personas to go to war with me. Fat boy, hungry for views, this dude'll start a beat. Just so we could eat, brought the fire, I'll supply the grill. If I don't kill him on the beat, I know his diet will. WorldWide leave, better with me, just get him and leave. He's my bitch.
I don't know who he's taking shots at. I like his flow and I like his voice. I don't like his bars so far, but it also seems like there's some type of shots being taken that it's like it's going over my head. I don't know who he's coming at right now.
Diet well, WorldWide leave. Better with me, just get him and leave. He's my bitch, getting on knees, bars my prison. Son of a bitch, make my shit with the ice on the wrist. Tell him my bitch, I'm a killer for streams. OJ Sims, all on my feet, shiver then run. Only got freeze, flow is colder. Y'all don't meet the quota. Soldiers turn to fruit, soon as me and Grizzly roll up. Born harder, hold up. Sick of signs you throw up. I show them up, cause at they shows, not a soul would show up. Damn. Calling me the M clone, you losing yourself. That's career suicide, homie shooting himself. Because the dudes who got shooters can tell. You ain't a shooter yourself, dog, be true to yourself, you pussy. You a bitch, never hit the streets. I said I'd never fight a pussy, I just flipped the beam. Mad I didn't intervene.
That was funny. He's alright. I think it's definitely light so far. He's definitely light compared to Gone. Like, Gone went the fuck off. I like him, though. I like his steez. He carries himself really well in the beat. I like his personality. Seems to be, like, dripping out. I don't know that he has the bar delivery that I'm looking for, but I like him so far.
You diss my dog, so DM me and take it with a grain of salt, you bitch.
Yeah, I think that was a body. I think that was a body. It wasn't even close. I think the time was a little bit closer, maybe, but I got 2 up. WorldWide takeover. WorldWide Cypher takeover. 2-zip right now. Let's go back. Round 3. Let's get it.
I'm doing numbers like I'm finna tap. They dialing up the phone and hand me on the track. Hey, it's Token.
So we got Token Black. I've never even heard this name come up before. So this is pretty cool though. Like, here's what I will give credit for the screw joint, right? He's putting people on to a lot of people that we've never heard of before, at least for me. Like, I'm not super involved in the YouTube community, but at the same time, I've still heard of a lot of people. Like, I never listened to Chase, but I've heard of Chase and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to him for putting on newer rappers. That's dope. Let's get it.
It was like I'm finna tap. They dialing up the phone and hand me on the track. Hey, it's Token Black, bitch, just in case you didn't know. Got no love for the friends I was getting rid of, though. Niggas ain't got more money than I was getting, no. But I got niggas trying lil bro me. If they could reach higher, what they saying probably a get to me. But I set my price higher, now these niggas upset with me. Everything on hush, let them see what you let them see. I got a blue shell for anybody ahead of me.
Let's go. I was about to give him the light. I was about to give him his light too. I'm not feeling these verses. Like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like they weren't hungry on these, man. These weren't bar heavy verses so far. Gone is standing out big time so far. But the blue shell line, yeah, we there. Blue shell bar. Got me on board. I'm back in. I'm plugged in.
Hey, but it's all love. Token Black ain't got no enemies. Make sure you say it twice so I believe what you just said to me. Niggas tried to get back in my life, but now they dead to me. And I ain't bringing niggas out the grave cause I ain't read MD. Cypher is a gang, everybody self-made. Used to really had to hustle, now I'm really getting paid. You finna see me everywhere, I'm feeling like I'm slayed. Yeah, token black bitch. Now just
Alright, so it was quick. I think he was the best one so far for the Worldwide Cypher. I think that they may have had a scheme to where they started with what they thought was the weakest verses, and they're heating up as they're going along. I could be wrong in that, but that seems what it is, because he was significantly, like, he was a different tier than the first two. He definitely seems like he was a different tier than the first two. Let's see who we got third over here. DK, rap artist. Now, DK I am familiar with, not super familiar with, but I have actually heard 1 or 2 tracks from him in the past. I don't remember what they were, but I do remember liking them. I just never dug back into them. I don't have a good reason. Again, was never requested of me.
grain of salt, you bitch. Man, I'm excited to write this track. Mum lost the house. I made a promise to buy it back, and I ain't gonna let it
Let's go.
down. I'm just climbing up for the ranks, and I bet that she's looking down. I think fuck that he good at sang. I made it out of the house. It was full of roaches and clothes that I never chose, but got handed down. My emotions were so overloaded, I could have overspoken at any moment. Took the path of drugs and just overdosed from a lethal dosage. All the
Let's go. Yo, I'm feeling him.
buy it back, and I ain't gonna let her down. I'm just climbing up for the ranks, and I bet that she's looking down. I think fuck that he good at sang. I made it out of the house. It was full of roaches and clothes that I never chose, but got handed down. My emotions were so overloaded, I could have overspoken at any moment. Took the path of drugs and just overdosed from a lethal dosage. All the chat about having gaps in the trap, we don't condone it. You got kids that look up to you, and you still promote it, glorifying killing and shooting people for any motive. Like murder is cool, man, that shit is bogus. Enough of the chat, police are kicking the door of your flat. You got a stash, cause you got coke on the table, plus there's more on the back. Fuck to the flash, don't wanna waste your life, especially not for the cash. Time is all I want, cause I know this the one thing I won't ever get back. Yeah, you don't wanna.
I'll be honest with you, it was really hard to hear him when he switched when he put the distortion on his voice right there. Up until that, he's talking like, shout out to him again. I just made a whole comment about the UK artists and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna be digging more into DK. He's talking that street shit. I was fucking with it. That was real shit. He's not done. Let's get him.
Lean up for the cash. Time is all I want, cause I know this the one thing I won't ever get back. Yeah. You don't wanna be always running from sirens, locked away doing time and stay surrounded by violence. You should only focus on reaching early retirement. You don't have to become a product of your environment.
Let's go. Yo, that was the realest shit. Yo, DK came with some real shit. That was good. Yeah, I got 3-zip right now. Worldwide Cypher Takeover 3-zip. Yo, we're digging into more DK. We are digging into more DK. Yo, that was hot. Let's go. So now we got Dan Bull. It's Dan Bull. Again, you guys are going to crucify me on this, I know, but I'd rather be honest and transparent with you. I have never heard of this guy, so let's get into it.
Token black bitch. Now just imagine Ed Sheeran, but with less talent. Sticking a little.
Okay. He do kind of look like Ed Sheeran, so he's gonna be a comedy rapper then. Let's
just imagine Ed Sheeran, but with less talent. Sticking a little dicky, and what you get? Less ballad. Look, who needs a funeral to dress tragic? I'm a less attractive Obi-Wan Kenobi with a meth habit.
Let's go! Oh, yo, all right. I'm here for the funny bars, bro. I'm here for it.
I saved us from aliens. They saw me and said, next planet. I'm not a guest in the house of hip-hop, I'm trespassing. My aesthetics, ecstatic sex, I'm the best at it. Don't even need a helping hand, I just jack it. Does anyone wonder why we're stuck in the wrong timeline? Thinking about this year, I'm struggling coming up with one highlight.
I like him. We're digging into more. I like him.
2020's hitting different than the way you think it is. August coming quick as if it's up in Jada Pinkett Smith.
Let's go! Yo, he's got bars. He's weird, but he's got bars.
Sorry, I should remain cautious. I don't want to get Shane Dawson. It's shameful. The fame fortune makes you all behave awful. Even the president setting a terrible example, but they'll never be cancelled. He said things that if I repeated them, I'd be banned for.
Yo, that was hot as shit. My guy. What was his name? Dan Bull, I think it was, right? Yo. Yeah, put him on the list. We need more. Down in the comments, what do I gotta listen to? To get more of him? I'll tell you what. They are very different. The Worldwide side, they're doing a good job, both of them. Like, not everybody's sounding like clones. Not everybody sounds like the person before them and shit like that. They're giving you a good variety. So, like, whatever it is that you're looking for, I feel like you're gonna get a taste of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to appeal to a wide audience like this. That's dope. Now we got the Knox Hill. Now, I've never listened to Knox Hill, but I do know the name from all the Twitter nonsense that was going on. he said some really wild, out-of-pocket shit. I don't have any preconceived notions. That's literally the only thing that I know him by, which is just another example of why I didn't want to get involved with all this shit, because there are people who are going to crucify just for having a name like that on here with all the shit that's going on. But let's check it out. This is my first time listening to him. He's got to come up with something because damn bull was hot.
Have to become a product of your environment. Racism facing the nation, wages they pay for the slavery. Paper is changed, so we're chasing labor for changing our nature. Trainers and traders are made in basements full of wages and places that are basic daycares for children on acres owned by dictators. But hey, see the wave.
I'll be honest with you. This is not the direction I would have went. Given that he just had that shit, this seems like pandering at this point.
As long as the Nike's looking fresh, the truth is swooshes. Anybody?
Let me bring it back. Let me catch the flows and shit like that, because I was a little surprised by the content. I get it. I get what he's going for. I get the apology verse almost. Let's break it down though. Let's see if it's actually hot.
Racism facing the nation, wages they pay for the slavery. Paper is changed, so we're chasing labor for changing our nature. Trainers and traders are made in basements full of wages and places that are basic daycares for children on acres owned by dictators. But hey, see the wave. Long as the Nike's looking fresh, the truth is swooshes. Anybody check? That's why I rap outside the box. The day that I'm wrapped inside the box. In a private plot, suicidal thoughts. Try to find the mark in the dark of the night. These bars are the light. These scars are the right. Fuck a heart. Fuck a like no foot to my brain. Flip fork. Give you all these grams as a buzz that can't be bossed. I never gave a fuck. Why would I ever give a thought? And all you rappers blaming the beat. You say defeated. Just pass me the mic. I jack these sons. You can't beat it. You can't come at me. That condom will be bleeding. Throw your shade, son, till you get heated. But yo, Samad, pass the rock, motherfucker. Who's at the door? It's Knox, motherfucker. I'll leave you in a hill. Don't you plot, motherfucker. Don't fake with the ball. Take your shot, motherfucker. I'm out.
Come on in to DraftKings Sport.
All right. Here's how we're gonna break this down. He can rap. He can rap well. I think he's a better rapper than Dan Bull is, as far as music theory goes, as far as putting verses together and shit like that. Bar for bar, I think Dan Bull got him. Dan Bull was punching in every single line. He had me laughing. He doesn't have the bias, apology, ideology behind the verse and shit like that. I think, in my opinion, which is what you guys are here for, this was a clear-cut victory for the WorldWide Cypher. So that's 1 for them. I got a 3-1. I'm scoring a 3-1 right now towards the WorldWide Cypher takeover. With that being said, homeboy can spit. He definitely has good music theory. He definitely is able to put together verses. His rhyme patterns and structure was dope. I don't think he had the bars. I don't think he hit as hard. I don't know that he has any, like, the impact of his bars isn't there. Now, this is where the bias comes in too, where it's like, I tend not to cater more towards the faster flows. I tend not to like the chopper flows and shit like that as much. But I can't take it away. Like, the bull can definitely spit. So, yeah, I would look into him more. He's not going to be on my immediate list unless somebody goes and requests it. But it's definitely somebody that I would look into. The bull can definitely rap. I like the rock switch up on the beat. I think that was fucking dope. But bar for bar, I think it wasn't even close. I think Dan Bull got him bar for bar. Let's go back here.
A terrible example, but they'll never be cancelled. He said things that if I repeated them, I'd be banned for.
So this is at Shofu. Never even heard of him before. So again, we got a completely clean slate, no bias or nothing like that that's involved here. Let's get it.
Things that if I repeated them, I'd be banned for.
I was always told that talk is cheap, but you rappers really be talking and say not a thing. Nigga, get your bars up, but beating me is not a thing. My whole team is full of beasts, boy, we Monsters Inc. I'm like a Kraken with the pen, that's the Monsters Inc.
Ah, okay. All right, you got some bars. Let's go. I'm not gonna lie. The first bar, so I was like, this is light as shit. I was upset, and then he starts hitting it with the double play on the Monsters Inc. Both of them bars were heavy. Let's go.
Should be concerned with what the monsters think. I slide up on a nigga, this is not a hockey ring. Man, my heart colder than a hockey ring. Still can't find a single rapper hot as me. Been doing this shit, a pioneer, boy, I gotta be. Bitch, I'm in my new groove. I just let the llama speak. I don't say a word, I let the llama speak. You niggas think.
So the first 2 times he did that was hot. The hockey rink and the Monsters Inc. joint. The llama speak. How you not gonna make an Emperor's New Groove? How you not gonna do an Emperor's New Groove line? You done drop 2 llama speak lines and you're not. That was whack. The third one was light. First 2 was hot.
Doolittle, you gon' really hear it when the llama speak. There's nothing you can
I got you. He brought it back. He brought it back. All right. I got the Dr. Doolittle jump. Let's go.
get off of me. I got these demons off of me. You niggas should honor me. I'm YouTube rapper fathering. Name a beat that I ain't bodying. Cypher gang starving and you looking like an offering.
Hey,
bitch,
a Mississippi cat.
All right. That was hot. Who we got him against? Who we got him against? Who's after Knox?
Gang shit.
Alright, so we got King Blitz. So this is interesting, right? King Blitz is someone that I have been recently introduced to. I want to give like the full background. So in my my Discord, I have fans of his who are also like really close to me in there, and they've been hyping up Blitz for a while. That he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. Fast forward, we had some interactions on Twitter. We had some interactions in an IG live with Keep It Medicinal. Shout out to Keep It Medicinal. And he turns out he's really just like a real chill individual. We exchanged very few words back and forth. Musically, I've never dug into him, so I don't know what he's capable of musically. I will say that this is going to come up later when we get to the screw bias, but I do think that his verse on whichever Cypher he was in, where it went Dax and then him, I think that verse was absolutely garbage. So the only, like, I try to like keep it 100 at all times, right? So I don't, like, the only instance that I've heard him was on that Cypher, and I didn't think that it should have been in the Cypher. And then him as a person, I have nothing bad to say about whatsoever. Him as a person has been super chill the entire time, so like I have no reason to like, there's no negative bias is what I'm saying. Like he has a very even keel cut with me. I have every reason in the world to fuck with him as an individual. I haven't been exposed to any music of his that was my taste though.
Look, hold up, this here is major. Cooking up with my delivery, I should probably cater, but I'm not a waiter. But I'm bringing shit to the table like solving equations. And if you ain't adding up, no, I'm carrying one. Don't make me demonstrate it, I'm ill, so I ill.
We there, we caught the scheme. Let's go.
Statement in the state where I feel like if you playing the role, I'm not partaking or participating. Flow on a hyperbolic chamber. Every minute I'm a day up training this way up on me than pain. Look to the eyes that I'm in rhyming. Take a look up at the past, man, I've been grinding. Ain't no hell up in this shit, no, I started from the bottom of the bit. But if flow mesmerizing and raps your job, then you Tommy. I can go braggadocious, you're conscious. Don't nobody wanna get up in the middle of the battle. We'll be living in these cultural problems, I'm hella mad. They react to black like we predators. They make our homes the scene of the crime, they hold us for evidence. What it's like to be American, daily prejudice regiments. Playing the arrogance down the barrel, they gotta stare at it. Resident though it's evident, it's hard to live in this hell knowing you haven't seen. Just expressive shit, really compressing it. Need to aim towards that progressive shit, they ain't addressing it. Computer thugs really getting capped and we ain't pressing shift.
Alright, we caught all that. I don't know who I'm giving this one to. This one's close.
Look, told you I'ma keep climbing over your noodle. Go for the top with this rhyming. No beef on my shit. King shit, only I promise kingdom we climbing.
He caught a lot in there that was like the hyperbolic time chamber and shit like that. I don't feel like his delivery does his bars justice. Like he seemed like he actually had a nice pen game, but because he went with like the chopper flow deliveries and stuff like that, I feel like he gets lost in the mix. I feel like he doesn't have a style that you listen to one time. So there's definitely going to be some personal bias as far as stylistically. I'm giving another point for the WorldWide Cypher on that one. That one was going to be a miss for me. But I do think that one's debatable. That wasn't a body. That could go either way. Because he definitely had good music theory to it again. I just, for me, I don't know. It didn't hit as well. I think I had a little bit more fun. I do think he's probably a better rapper. What was Homeboy's name over here? I think this was Shofu. I do think that he's probably a better rapper than Shofu is, but Shofu's delivery package is more punchline oriented and is more catered to, like, I got more excited listening to him. I laughed a little bit more, I smiled a little bit more listening to him. So in my bias, I would give him the nod there. I got a 3-2. And shout out to Blitz. Like I said, I got no reason to have any type of ill will feelings, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you at all times. You know what I'm saying? So next we'll go back over here, see who we got.
Mississippi cat, my presence.
Trap Terrell. Again, never heard of him. Clean slate, no bias.
Mississippi cat, my presence is like his gift in rap. God gave me a present when he gave me gifted rap, so I'm motivating the youngest. That's how I gift it back. I'm fast, amazing, crazy, and talented, so don't miss the fact. I was young.
That was nice. That was nice.
trying to find.
I think his setups were really light. His setups, I wasn't feeling the setups, to be honest with you. But then he brought it back with that. That was a good scheme at the end of the day. At the end of the day, that was dope. The faction was hot.
Great value chicken noodle soup every day. I asked mama why she got them hoes in her face. She put the pipe to her face. Then she fade away on my jacket this day and age. I got bars that's day for day. Slick Ricker this modern day, cause my stories don't play by play. Don't believe me, whoa, just wait. Let me introduce you, Tracy. Trey, he wanted to be a star, but Trey got something in his way. Trey Dad's a tough guy. It's like
yo, he's talking some real shit. He is talking some real shit. I don't like his flow. I'm not a fan of his flow or his voice or whatever it is, but his pen game and the video is fucking dope. Yeah, he's talking some real shit, man. I'm here for it.
above guy. Jack Boy run on him and then he snuff guy. So one day he took Trey with him and he got shot. He told Trey, I'm gonna make it even though he not. Trey got some words for him, he crying, looking in his eyes. See, I'ma stop there and direct you over to my spot, right? I'm the GOAT, it's clear now that you can tell. Silver guy like Holy Grail, go subscribe to Trap Terrell, huh?
It was alright. It was alright. It wasn't enough to make me want to dive into him more, if I'm being honest with you, but it was alright. I don't got nothing bad to say about it. He did his thing. It's Dwayne TV. I'm probably crucified for this, but I'm pretty sure he's a reactor. So I don't know if he's like a rapper. I think he's like a reactor, kind of like Blitzes. So let's check it out.
Anybody want smoke, they getting flexed on. Niggas out here thinking they bad, cause they chest drawn. Everybody's...
First of all, his delivery is what I'm looking for. When you guys are talking about bias right now, like this, he's using the same delivery package that I do. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Want smoke, they getting flexed on. Niggas out here thinking they bad, cause they chest drawn. Everybody saying you simple, I ain't impressed, dog. Well, I don't really care about punchlines, I ain't a 10 prom. Only mobbing for my kinfolk. Drama never been known. Pimping like Obama in a Pinto. Anyone got problems, nigga, get low. To click close, unless there's no pressure, we throwing logic out the window. Now you want gun bars, most do them wrong. Cause dudes mad lost, like let me go and shoot at y'all. I got a gun so big, it's like a blue RAV4 with my 9s in the side pocket, nigga. My pool game strong. Fuck every...
Let's go! Yo, Dwayne's nice. He's nice. Yeah, this is biased too, but this is the shit that I would bump in my own personal time. I would bump him and his flow and his delivery and shit like that. I would listen to him in my own personal life. Like he would make my playlist right now.
Everybody after me, I ain't giving up, nigga. I came up with nobody, so I ain't get no love. I be solo till I die, nigga. I'ma live it up. So if you feeling there's an issue, homie, I don't give a fuck.
Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Dwayne, my guy, hit me up. Yeah, I need more of him. I need more of him in the comments. That was fire. That was a body. But yo, I don't want to take nothing away from the Bull Terrell. He was in a different lane. He wasn't doing that. He did his own thing. The video was dope. There was a message there. Like, he had good, dope content. I just don't know that it was Cypher material. I'm just trying to keep it a buck with you, right? Like, he did his thing, but I don't know that it was Cypher. Like, I wouldn't have brought that to a Cypher. He did a concept track. He didn't do like Cypher bars and shit like that. Dwayne came with the Cypher bars, and again, I'll be clear with all bias, his delivery package was fucking mean. His delivery package was fucking mean. Shout out to Dwayne. That was my first time ever hearing Bull. He did a thing. Let's see, who is this? This is 6 seconds, right? I know that because of the fucking fridge from the previous Cyphers.
Are
you dumb? I'm just smooth.
What's my opinion of 6 seconds? I don't think I have any bias. I know the whole shit that happened with him and Gone. I peeped that. He definitely catches a few every time that I've ever seen him on there. He's never been, like, I've never had a reason to dig deeper into his music. But I also never disliked him either. I never understood the hype behind him. I do know that a lot of people like really ride for him, and I'm always like, he's one of the people where if you don't love, you're gonna catch a lot of heat for and shit like that. But I've never dug into his catalog. You know what I'm saying? I've only seen like a verse from him featured someplace else here and there. So I never really got what all the buzz was about. But maybe we'll see him slay some shit here.
Are you dumb? I'm the smoothest nigga here. You worried about a tier list? I'll leave your list in tears.
Let's go.
I bring them fear. It'll click from the psycho soldier. So many holes in you, it triggers my trypophobia.
Let's go. That might be the bar of the fucking Cypher so far. All right. Alright, I seen that. Look, I talk too soon, man. I try to be honest with y'all and give y'all the honest insight. That might be the bar to Cypher so far. That was hot. Let's go. He's in that same lane that Dwayne was, man. The delivery package is just Cypher material. Some of these guys would make really good songs. If you look at like the Nox flow, Nox can probably make a really good song. I just don't know that it's Cypher material. Like in the Cypher, I want the bars like this, man. This is what I'm looking for.
The trap to real, huh? Are you dumb? I'm the smoothest nigga here. You worried about a tier list? I'll leave your list in tears. I bring them fear. It'll click from the psycho soldier. So many holes in you, it triggers my trypophobia. Lines go over you, dumb. You won't leave with your lungs intact. Don't get them the first time, I'll skirt and run it back. Dumb it down more. How they feeling, you niggas? I'm saying I stay killing you niggas. Screw. You got me off in my peers. Body bags with sub counts, I'm throwing off of a pier. I'm a way better look, and that's off of appearance. I make an appearance to beat you till you off in appearance. I call the Smith, Angelina, disappearing act. No misses, you gon' be a disappearing act. There ain't no mercy for a rat, I'll shove my pinky in your brain. Gemini man, you'll get the Smith for thinking we the same. Big arms, my muscle up. I fire birds like a Trans Am. Blam, 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 blam. You'll get robbed like Van Damme. You niggas sheep for the slaughter, a bunch of lamb fam. The damn can rock you the rubble, baby, you bam bam. But I make the room.
I think he started off with his best bars. The rest of the shit, it wasn't bad, but the rest of his shit was mid. That was hot. That was hot. He definitely has the talent there, and the pen game is there. He started off super hot. Like a lot of these things, like the damn can rock you to rubble, baby, you bam bam. I caught it all. It just didn't land for me. Like it's not super hard like the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I caught a bunch of the schemes, the pinky and the brain jaunt. Like he had them in there. But for me, like this is where my channel is gonna differ from everybody else, because I can definitely see a lot of people that hype up the light bars just because the format is there. But like the first 2 bars overshadowed the rest of his jaunt entirely. Like he didn't keep that same intensity with the first 2 bars. And we got him up against Koofy, so let's see how this goes. Koofy's is already my guy. So as far as personal bias go, yeah, Koofy's is my guy. I know his catalog. His delivery package is usually right there with me. I'm probably the only one that was talking shit on the him versus Lucid shit because I know he's capable of bringing more. Like, I keep it 100 at all times, right? So I'm ready to see what he brought for this and see what level of intensity he's looking to come with this, man. But yeah, the bias is definitely there. I definitely have a project that I'm working on that's gonna feature him and shit like that. So be as transparent as possible with y'all.
I'ma live it up. So if you feeling there's an issue, homie, I don't give a fuck. Bar heavy, I was forced to get a liquor license. They been afraid cause they really know I been the nicest. Outright, I will outright all you awful.
I'm mad he got the Lucy shirt. I'm mad he got the Lucy shirt on. Hold on, the bar line was hot. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's catch it.
Homie, I don't give a fuck. Bar heavy, I was forced to get a liquor license. They been afraid cause they really know I been the nicest. Outright, I will outright all you awful writers. Pin game tight, shit, I might got arthritis. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Ain't no sneak diss and knock you out your shoes. You wake up and find your sneaks missing. This is how I handle the beef. We eat different. See the heat, toss that shit back like I'm flea flicking. I'm spitting
every bar. Let's go. See, and this is what I'm saying. Everybody was talking shit about how the other Jones were the greatest. Like, he's capable of levels, man. And y'all hate on me when I point out that some of the levels ain't up to speed of his own shit, man. Like, come on now. Stop it.
Let's see that shit with heat vision. I keep switching up the flow, they getting seasickness. My bread good like them Red Lobster cheese biscuits. If you know like...
Let's go! Let's fucking go, man.
Heat vision, I keep switching up the flow, they getting seasickness. My bread good like them Red Lobster cheese biscuits. If you know like I know them shits is delicious. We don't rap alike, this a different appetite. You dudes fruity, you remind me of an apple slice. The way I run tracks, it's a fact, I might have passed you twice. You ain't a rapper, you a preacher. Pass the mic, if you was half as...
Yo, let's go! Let's fucking go.
But understand, I got the juice, I just pour my soul in it like a glass of ice. Any rapper go against Koofy is a sacrifice. Two things I never give is a bad verse or bad advice. Before you gamble with your life, you better pass the dice. Before you ask to see my demons, better ask for Christ. I caught that little nigga slipping at the traffic like, pow, something about to go down. I'm glad it's not.
Stop it. Alright, now look, right now, we're taking this out of the Cypher now, because I'm going to make a point. That verse was better than everything that he dropped against Lucid. So stop complaining when I'm telling y'all that y'all are fucking hyping up mid-tier shit. That verse, bar for bar, was hotter than every one of the fucking disses against Lucid put together. So when I tell you that somebody is capable of levels of this shit, I don't ever say that I'm hating on my guys and shit like that. That was fucking dope. He's getting the point. Shout out to 6 Seconds. That Tryptophobia joint was fucking out of this world. That joint was fucking amazing. But that whole verse from front to end was bar after bar after bar after bar. Stop it, man. Come on. Let's go. Worldwide Cypher takeover up another one, man. God damn. Y'all get on my nerves with that shit.
Rubble, baby, you bam bam.
But I make the room wider, it's the you.
I have no idea who this is. Epic Lloyd, at Epic Lloyd. First time hearing him. Let's go, let's go. Let me get back and let me get my composure, man. Cause that shit been eating me, man. Let's go, let's go. I need to woosah, woosah, woosah. Let's go.
Baby, you bam bam.
But I make the room wider, it's the YouTube lifer. He's fire in the circle like the name Michelle Cypher. But sire, what you can call me when I hit the amplifier. But tire, you cross epic, had some shit like you're a diaper. But oh,
that was absolutely terrible. I see where he's going with this though. He's going to appeal to the I Die backpacker crowd. He is going to appeal to the people who were in this in 02, who listened to the backpack shit in 02, between the voice and the delivery. Like, he's definitely got a place, and this adds to the other point that I made, in that Screw did a really good job of putting a bunch of different styles that didn't necessarily go together, that they like clash, so that there's a little bit of something for everybody. I can see where he's going with that. The diaper line was fucking garbage, but I could definitely see from the voice to the delivery package that he's using, where he's going and who he's going to appeal to.
but sire, what you can call me when I hit the amplifier. But tire, you cross epic, had some shit like you're a diaper. Been OG since 03, still hungry and ugly. I OD on dope mean, my whole team still love me. And suddenly no trash talk, the cat can rap his mask off. The records in the backdrop, I'm tasty like your backyard. In the summer, summertime. Ain't always on the NASCAR fast bar, slow and low sometimes is how I roll with mine.
Yo, he's out of shit! Yo, he's catchy as fuck, my god. This was dope. Yeah, so now we're going to add versatility to his package too. Like, he was definitely doing a thing in the beginning. And his bars aren't amazing, but he's got personality and delivery out the ass. And this caught me way off guard. This joint was hot.
Ain't always on the NASCAR fast bar, slow and low sometimes is how I roll with mine. I'm colder than the steel beneath my knees with a pen and a pad. Eagle Scout with a fresh, I don't give a fuck badge. Screw wangled and awakened, the rattlesnake in your face, the unmistakable battle cat. So say my catchphrase louder, who's next?
Coming in under the...
Alright, see, the biggest issue with this that I'm going to catch heat for, and I'll say it a million times over, is that the verse length is different. The quality of the verse length is different between the two ciphers, to where you would say that it's not even a fair comparison to be doing what I'm doing with verse for verse, and I fully acknowledge that. The only reason that I'm keeping it going and still doing it is because I already had the idea to begin with. But I do fully acknowledge and get that it is not a fair comparison verse for verse between the two ciphers, just because of the actual time that they got to rap, and the fact that the people on the original one didn't come into this with it's going to be a us versus them mentality. So I totally get that. Like, trust me, I'm there with you. But we're just keeping this up because I already started it and we're like 3/4 of the way done. This is Gatsby7. I don't know this person either, so this is going to be interesting. So this is the first time there's like a, what was his name? First of all, we definitely going to dig back into this guy. What was my man's name? Epic Lloyd. Yeah, drop some shit from Epic Lloyd down in the comments. I definitely want to hear something from him. I need to hear a whole track from him. That was interesting. So we got Epic Lloyd, and then we got over here Gatsby7. Let's see what it's hitting for. Hold on, let's hear. He sound like Webby already.
Go down. I'm glad it's not.
I heard Gats in every verse. Yo, I guess I've been summoned, so sub me.
And I'm starving, ain't no fucking ounce in my stomach. I've been counted out for years, now I'm about to see summits. And I ain't never begged for shit, ain't no colostomy, run it. Look, so many screaming for change, but they never
that was whack.
feed the meter. Artists get a morsel, then deviate with a new demeanor. Even when they preaching remedial for what matters. When the Benjis coming in, they hit buttons and moving backwards, ain't no D-low. It's about the bottom line, homie, this a free throw. Haters better step aside when I get in beast mode. Say you run the game, well I'm really about to repo. Snitches getting stitches, bitch, I never roll with Lilo. So I'm
He's kind of light, if I'm being honest with you. I like his delivery package way more than I like his pen. This is a good battle. Him versus the guy before him. I'm terrible at remembering these names. I'm putting a lot of shit in me. It's definitely a good battle. I like his delivery package more than his bars so far though. This stitch line was hot.
Finally about it, I got the heart of a lion and never back from a challenge. I lay low until you tell me I can't. I never needed your approval, I just needed a chance. It's gas. You feel?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the first guy. Fuck, I sound so ignorant. I don't mean to say the first guy like that. I'm literally just on the spot here. I don't do editing. This is all one take. I'm giving that one to Epic Lloyd. Epic Lloyd. So what's the score now, man? I got it I got 5-3. I got the Worldwide Cypher Takeover up 5-3 right now. All right, let's see who's next. Who's next? Daniel Rustage. Again, another name that I've never heard of before.
Coming in under, there's people who love when I'm dropping my bars. I don't act like the part when I'm leaving them child like a flow of a towel. When I say that I'm terrible, me like the Tsar. Paladin radiance in my battle and staying sick like a pathogen. Taking risks like I'm Catherine, work non-stop like I'm Hamilton. Watching DDoS and eavesdrop to screenshot for cheap shots and scream lots when we've got what they've always dreamed of. So keep up and prove what you got. Russell's teapot, break thunder like Zeus. My rhymes buff like a Greek god. Pound like a
I'll tell you what, he's dropping a lot of nerd bars, and for those of you that like me, like if you see my tattoos and shit like that, I'm here for it. He sounds a little underpolished, if I'm being honest with you. He could definitely have a little bit more polish to him, but I like his content. His content is geared towards me. He's making nerd bars, and I'm here for it. I see the scheme. The scheme was dope. I'm with it.
Honing up, keeping afloat like I'm Noah's Ark, smart like I'm Tony Stark. Look at my coat of homes, what I've been spitting. You better be fitting the smoke alarms. They say I wrote it wrong. I can explain to your lyrics and similes using a flow chart, no faux pas. Making these symphonies Mozart. Stay.
I think he dropped the flow there at least twice.
No try millions, y'all saying nothing like streams of Sky Williams. I'm staying hungry, ain't making no food waste. The new ace, Levy actors twisted, call it screw face.
Alright. Let's see. We got him against Sage Rapper, or Sage. I have no idea who this is either. First time ever hearing him.
I never needed your approval, I just needed a chance. It's gas. You feel it creeping, the illness beginning to seep in venom. I release when I'm drilling the beat. Show up the reaper, but still it is me that is filling his dreams. You're gonna be ready for bed, Freddy, when fake crews get killed in their sleep. Real when I speak, cause when I spit it's a movie. And it's my duty to be flush with the kind of crap that the rap game lacks and the shiznit isn't moving. Cause this is to me what a list is to a 3D being that exists in 2D. Truly moving on a different level than everyone that never wanna listen to me. Like Snoop D-O-double-G, ooh-wee, what a nightmare I wanna smoke. You weeds, you're sketchy, so to illustrate how I score on you the second that you touch down. I Drew Brees. What's foul is to be playing like a chicken that'll little bust out. A two-piece saying the cold and going to take shots on a line when the only way they know how is to freeze. So who needs them a sock in it, taking off what I'm walking and put a rock in it. They can all get it, not dissing if you nod with it, but I'm not finna bomb when I'm going off in it, off in it. Though too often it can all get twisted and all that. When this isn't dissing it all, man, it's just what you'd call rap.
Alright, I'm gonna give it to the first guy. Daniel Rustage, was it? I think so. This is debatable. The second guy was a lot more polished, was a lot more clean with his flow. I hate to be the one to do that. It sounded like an Eminem joint, like straight off the bat. I'm the last person. I hate those comparisons. I know that it gets tiresome and shit like that, but it almost sounded like an M verse, but the content wasn't there. Whereas I like the content of, I think it was Daniel Rustage's joint better. Daniel Rustage. My bad, my guy. No disrespect intended whatsoever. All right, let's go. Who's next? Samad Savage. If I'm not mistaken, now I know Samad's name from Twitter. He gets tagged in a lot of stuff. I never had any interactions with him. I have no bias whatsoever of him whatsoever, other than the fact that I think he made the beat. I think that's the only thing that I know is that he made the beat.
It's the cuckoo lad who produced the track. If you assume he whacked for computer hack, I just use the max shots through you, but dude, you be truly ass if you shooting gadgets like your boo, no cap. I get booty claps till I come on back. Matter of fact, let me flip quick, no acrobats.
I didn't like that at all.
Wanna keep me in the trap so bad. 12 wanna see me lay flat on back. Then you wanna talk crap, let's chat. Double if the cuts get us capped. Bring up stats. Why every time we ask for that, they talk about crime that black on black? Man, let's keep it real. Crime is crime, so wherever you are, that's who you get killed by. Racism undercover as classism, this about dollar bills. Yikes, know the same what the fans like. This that talk to get me dead, right? I'm just doing what they said, right? Hope my community red lines. Yeah.
Red line was hot. Again, this is the same thing as the other one. Is I don't know, like, this is a good topical. He's got a good political piece here. I don't know that this is fitting in for the Cypher. I don't know if this is what the site, like, there's been 3 of them that were very politically charged, that are getting their political bars off between both of the Cyphers. I don't remember who was on who. But this is very reminiscent of, like, the Knox jaunt, but, like, from a different perspective.
They've been reading what I got, better than treating popular heathens like we all need them, they ain't gods. Yet again, we've been checking the street for validation till we cry. Instead of believing in a lie, we proceed to idolize.
So this is also a bias here. I don't like those type of lines. So when you have like you say these words, but it also sounds like another word, like all the shit that he's putting in the parenthesis or in the red lines up there. Yes, that's not lost on me, right? I don't personally like those type of bars. I've never liked those bars. I got into not an argument, but I got into a conversation with Stogie how on the Animals he did the Noah's Ark jaunt where they compared, and I'm just like, nah, I don't like those lines where it's compared or compared. Like those ones are always a miss for me, but that's a preference thing. I don't like them as a preference. I feel like they always feel like a reach. Every one of them feel like a reach to me.
Look.
Alright, we got another ad. Let the ad play out. I know some like he's probably one I'm gonna catch heat for not loving too. I know that he's got like a really strong fan base, but again, I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. And again, it's not hate. None of this is intended to be aggressive or rude or anything like that. My job, the people come to my channel to check, like, there's going to be a lot of people where this is your first time here because of all the different names and shit like that, right? But, like, I just got to keep it 100. Like, it wasn't for me. He can rap. I'm not saying he can't rap. I just don't know that his delivery package and those type of bars that he was using with the compared example that I used, like, I don't like those ones. Those ones are just not for me. This is going to be a body in my book. So here comes the bias, too. I'm probably the biggest Merkham fans that you'll ever find. Like, my guy can do no wrong. Merkham is a fucking problem. Like, I am riding until the wheels fall off for my guy. And, like, yeah, this is going to be a one-sided one right here. I can tell you that right now. And that's no disrespect, again, to Samad Savage who's doing his thing. My job is never to get you to change your opinion of someone, to like or dislike anybody. I am just giving you my opinion of these artists. So shout out to Samad. I don't see this going well for him in the verses right now, just because the bias is very strong with Merkham's, and my guy is just a fucking monster. Like,
Get twisted and all that. When this isn't dissing at all, man, it's just what you'd call
They
rap.
idolizing the sire cause I'm providing the wires to blow this motherfucker off the hinge and stop the entire production. Make them say fuck it. Run home while sobbing and crying. Hyenas laughing, they smile that they meet the dominant lion. I tried to vibe with the Cypher, some I was dropping the fire. A couple niggas was cool, some guys was awkward and tired. These substitute teacher look.
let's go! Alright.
Laughing, they smile that they meet the dominant lion. I tried to vibe with the Cypher, some I was dropping the fire. A couple niggas was cool, some.
That's irony. The irony is not lost on me that he's big up in Samad as I now have him versus Samad on the joint. Like, it's not lost on me. I get you, my guy.
Guys was awkward and tired. These substitute teacher looking niggas talking about rhyming. I leave these pussies for dead to stick the fork in they arm. Let the Mac unload, crack a skull, quick to pack a pole, chatting cold, packing foes, so we don't crack and fold, trap a load, serving motherfuckers like Mac and roll, and begging on them with the hammer like whack-a-mole. Hold up,
let's go!
I'm hearing they heart pump. Thought they was big dogs, you puppies is far from it, son. I feel like a track referee, so start something on your mark, get set. When I shoot, they start running. Merch.
Best delivery package on the Cypher. Bars were a little late, my guy. Bars were a little late. Why you deliver a whack-a-mole line that hard? Why you deliver? Nah, come on. Yeah, I got Merkham's up, man. Best delivery package on here. Best flow on here. The aggression. He got that bulldog, man. He's a bulldog when he comes up, man. This is definitely, like I said, it's definitely a personal preference. I came here for Merkham's, and I came here for Koofy's. Koofy's delivered from front to end, bar after bar after bar after bar. Like, wasn't even close. Merkham's, like, yo, he did this fucking thing. Shout out to my guy, yo. That shit was hot as shit. Yeah, I got him taking a W, and in my opinion, it's a very clear W. Is that it? Oh, no. All right, we got Screw up now. All right, Screw. So, let's get into the Screw bias. I am as even keel with Screw as could possibly be. So, what do I mean by that? Let's break it down. We'll start with the negative first. Slime Shady was probably one of the cringiest records that I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't understand how it got views and how people liked it. The entire thing made me just feel weird listening to. I tend not to like his records and his music, right? With that being said, I have reactions to Screw's disses and shit like that on my page of me geeking the fuck out. Screw can rap his ass off. His punchlines are super fucking dope. It's just that, like, I don't know. I don't vibe with his records like that, but I vibe with his verses, like his freestyles and shit. So you gotta take it as, like, somewhere in the middle. And then, like, his verses, like his freestyles and his battles and shit like that, yo, he catches bodies. Like, he's really, like, that good. Like, Screw is a fucking monster when he wants to be. He really goes the fuck off. Like, there's a reason I don't listen to Luke Gone in my household no more. Like a guy's gotta be hot to take a rapper off of your playlist. Like, when Screw was done with him, like, no, like, I didn't listen to Luke no more. Like, those are just facts, right? I also think when it comes, like, I'm not subscribed to his YouTube or nothing like that because I don't like his reactions. I think he panders a lot on his reactions. As far as, like, I think he hypes up shit that's not hot. And here's the deciding factor was, I told you this was going to come up later, was because when he did the YouTube Cypher, he, like, downplayed Dax's verse, which I am not a Dax fan. I am very well documented of being super critical to Dax. And he downplayed Dax's verse and then bigged up Blitz right afterwards and was like, Blitz was hotter than Dax, and it wasn't even close. And that was the last time I ever looked at a reaction from Screw. And I can't get behind someone that can't keep it a buck. Like, I can't do that. And, like, there's no way that you can tell me. And, again, this is not a slight at King Blitz. I have nothing bad to say about these people as individuals. You have to separate the artist from the art. If you're talking about those two verses between Dax and Blitz's, it wasn't even close. They were in different leagues. And the fact that he couldn't get past his personal bias in that scenario to, like, keep it a buck when it was that clear, like, that wasn't debatable. Because it was that clear, that was the last one. So, like I said, I give Screw all the credit in the world, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that I don't. So it's as even keel as possible. There's no bias. Like, I just kind of take him at face value. Everything that I hear or see from him as it comes out, I hear, and it's like the drum joint with Perp Smoke or whatever, like, that shit was garbage. I don't like his records. I don't think that or the Slime Shady shit, I didn't like none of that shit. The Black Lives Matter joint that he dropped was super fire. So, he's got a point with me now where each individual thing that he puts out, I just acknowledge, and I just kind of like he doesn't have a fan in me. I just acknowledge each individual thing that he does, and it gets critiqued as an individual thing. So let's go. Let's see what he's got here. I told you this was going to be a lot of insight and a lot of just transparency in this as well.
Love, I know spots where they tote yachts when they mean war. And I mean war, not H3 versus King Star. Seems y'all forgot that my temper's hot and the seesaw's been leashed on for so damn long. Nigga, we need ours, I'll heat y'all. Frame up and take my aim for a seat, y'all. My utensils were stainless and for a plate I will eat y'all. You senoritas, you subtweeters, I'm margaritas, 9mm, whole 16. Crystalia, yo, with that.
Let's go! Yo, that Crystalia line was fucking wild. Holtz, yo, if you guys ain't catch that, John. Crystalia got accused of grooming underage women, finding out that they were 16 years old, that they were young, and then waiting until they turned 18, like holding them until they turned 18 and then hitting them up after they were of legal age. That line was fucking insane. That's probably the bar of the Cypher right now. That John was fucking wild.
Frame up and take my aim for a seat, y'all. My utensils were stainless, and for a plate I will eat, y'all. You senoritas, you subtweeters, I'm margaritas, 9mm, whole 16, Crystalia, yo. It when it comes to this shit, I'm just ahead of them. Look, I'm on my second win while they're catching their second win. Well, that just means I'm better than they sedative. I'm medicine, they got them toilet bars, same shit with just a better spin. YouTube's Thomas Edison. If I create the light, they gon' use it and then they'll credit them. But I was made to fight and my movement ain't made of gelatin. And now I'm taking flight cause I'm proving that I could get it. The truest is what they never been on. They got me stressed, so I hit the sets till I hit the stinger. It's Twitter fingers to niggas mailing out niggas fingers. Niggas singing.
Let's go!
Diana Ross till they die on the floor. Nigga, you could die on the cross trying to fight with the gods. I'm Leonidas when I'm fighting the titan of swords. Why you lying? You can't beat the game till you fight with the boss. You chummy till this 40 and they 2020. Embarrass these rapping parodies buried cause now we coming. Bitch.
Yeah, screw the thing. Is this over? Let me...
Somebody could get up, you're...
Writings.
Let me see. This might be the last one. Who we got over here? I don't know who that is. Alright. Yo! Is there anyone there? I don't think there... Alright, so this is it. Just looks like just Screw talking at the end of this. So this looks like the last one that we're actually going to be scoring and giving points for.
Oh! Yeah.
I'll check that on my own. Y'all don't need to see that.
Fuckers know what time it is. It's the worldwide Cypher takeover. And we about to wrap it up like this. I go by the name of God Grizzy. Let's...
Alright, so now we got Grizzy. I thought it was her. That's why I was like, I don't know who that is. So now we got Grizzy versus Screw in the final. So this is interesting, right? Grizzy is one that I do have a bias against. I've never heard Grizzy's music before. I think I may have listened to something without knowing who he was with his beef with Screw when I first discovered them ever. But I don't remember any of it, and my opinion of him has nothing to do with that. He is one of the artists that I was introduced to through Twitter. I seen a couple tweets from my guy, and I started following him. I was like, yo, he's funny as shit. That lasted for about a week. And then a week into it, I just couldn't, like, all he did was just bitch and complain about everyone and everything, day in and day out. And I don't need that kind of energy in my timeline, in my tweets, and none of that shit, right? So, like, we're not on the same time, so I unfollowed him. But I do give him credit for one thing. He said something that was, like, the realest shit that I ever heard, right? He made a tweet, and I'm going to paraphrase this, right? To where it was like, why are y'all coming here to fuck with me, right? I didn't ask y'all to read my shit. I tweet my shit to talk to my fans who want the content. So if you don't like the content that I put out, why are you even here talking shit on me? Like, why do you, like, that's, like I said, it's paraphrased, but that was, and I'll tell you what, that was the realest shit I ever heard. I was like, he's right. Why am I here upset that he's bitching about all this other stuff? Like, he's clearly got a fan base that listens. So I may not like him as, like, a content creator, but I respect him as a man. Does that make sense? So, like, it is what it is. Like, I've never heard him rap. This is going to be my first time ever actually hearing him spit. I don't know. Like I said, him and Screw have clashed before, so I think it's pretty ironic that this is coming down like this. And we'll see what happens.
What makes you think you the hottest? You too broke, don't wanna pay homage. With that logic, you should just go retire. Cause no one's copping, please, unless it's Carl Winslow rapping. Don't get mad, I'm blogging. Get mad at these rappers dropping all that traction. I think Oscar De La Hoya ain't no boxing me in with that silly nonsense. Gotta get rich before I die, I need more commas and more dollars. For these bills, I got O'Reilly, never hottest. Some I was popping, not no lip gloss or low mama. I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body your beating. I ain't have to use the llama.
Damn, bro, you good?
Excuse me, I've been off this shit quite often. When I'm off the meds like Marshall, flow is out of this world like Martians. We've been marching Malcolm Martin, still ain't killers with no problem. Now y'all killers with no conscience. Y'all talk knowledge, then talk.
I'm gonna bring it back. So he can rap. He's definitely got some bars. He gotta count. He has a style that is like you need to dissect. He looks like he's putting a lot of sneaky shit in there. He's got like that daylight loaded Lux type flow where it's like you're not gonna get it on the first listen, so you gotta go down and really break them down and dissect them. Which I don't necessarily know that I would go with that style for a Cypher. As I've said before, with like the same thing with the chopper flows, like you're not gonna catch a lot of the shit on the first one. But this is my first time hearing him, and I did have an opinion of him as a person already going into this. So now let me go unbiased again and catch the bars in the second listen.
and we about to wrap it up like this. I go by the name of God Grizzly, let's go!
What makes you think you the hottest? You too broke, don't wanna pay homage? With that logic, you should just go retire. Cause no one's copping, please, unless it's called Winslow rapping. Don't get mad, I'm blocking. Get mad at these rappers dropping all that traction. I think Oscar De La Hoya ain't no boxing me in with that silly nonsense. Gotta get rich before I die, I need more commas and more dollars. For these bills, I got O'Reilly, never hottest. Some I was popping, not no lip gloss or mama. I'ma shoot your ass a follow after I body your beating. I ain't have to use the llama.
Damn, bro, you good?
Excuse me, I've been off this shit quite often. When I'm off the meds like Marshall, flow is out of this world like Martians. We've been marching Malcolm Martin, still ain't killers with no problem. Now y'all killers with no conscience, y'all talk knowledge then talk violence. Is it Huey or y'all Riley? Wrote this rhyme while in my boxes. I feel like Muhammad Ali in an airplane with no pilot, going kamikaze with M and Bin Laden in the cockpit. So come and suck this cock, bitch. ASAP, it's Rocky. Y'all ain't packing peace unless you rapper geeks. It's Gandhi, and I know we all got two sides, but damn, somebody lying. All these knowledge catching bodies, but nobody dying. Stop it, somebody gotta be lying somewhere where no one could find them. But I guess y'all love fake gun bars. This that shit y'all want, dogs snooping through y'all profiles, and all I see is some good guys like that dog. That tough talk, make one call and they gone. No mumble rap, too fuck off. I know these niggas don't want war, so what the fuck would I run for? No treadmills on this song. These bars going over your head, you monkeys, and get swung on. A difference between lyricists and rappers with good penmanship. Pedophiles with a pen, y'all be on that kitty shit. Epstein flows, they gon' hang themselves in the end.
Between the two of them, I think this one is also debatable. This is their styles are so different that you're gonna go and you're gonna swing one way or the other. The Laya Delia line from me, nothing that he said hit as hard as that did. So I'm giving this one a screw. What is the final score? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got it 5 to 1, 2, 3. I got it 5 to 6, bro. This shit was way closer than y'all said this was gonna be. I got this 5 to 6 and it matched up perfect. That's it. This video was long enough. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Keep it a buck with me. Don't be disrespectful or ignorant. I know there's gonna be a lot of new faces down in here. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's chop it up. Let's talk about it down in the comments. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to kick it with me, and I will catch y'all on the next one.